Guys, it's officially the holiday season. I am just so excited. I already started decorating this like kitchen area because if you guys haven't watched my previous vlogs of Christmas, I usually have 2 Christmas trees. So I have this white one that I got on sale for, I think it was like 90 bucks, $75. It was at Walmart like 3 years ago. And then we also get a real tree that we put in the living room because we get a little bit of a family discount on that. And yeah, it's just really nice to be able to have like fun and have 2 trees and get to play with it. So I love that. So this one right here is pink and we just got our real tree. So I want to start decorating that today, but this whole area is pretty much done. I still have to hang a couple things, but I figured I would show you how everything looks because I am just obsessed with it. It honestly upsets me that I'm gonna have to take this down. It angers me because it just like, it looks so pretty. I feel like it just adds, I mean, you guys will see. Let me just show you guys everything because it's so cute. Side note, we are literally dressed like Mrs. Claus. We got the black bow in the hair, the little Mary Janes with the tights, and why do I kind of love this? The way I should have saved this for actual Christmas, you know what? We might outfit repeat. It's not illegal. Also, the way I went to my parents' house and my grandma was forcing this down my throat. These are literally one of my favorite chocolates. I love the coconut ones as well, but these, they just have a special place in my heart. Growing up, we always had these. It was kind of like a luxury to have these chocolates, and I don't know, I felt like it fit with the Christmas theme, so I kind of just left them out. But let's start with the little, I don't know, I guess our kitchen area. I have my little tinsel tree that I found at the thrift store, and then I put these little pink balls that I got last year from Ross. I just love the little pops of pink. We have the teddy bears right here. I did thrift those, as well as these little presents, because get it, they're hauling. I just thought this area was very cute. I kept it very simple because I didn't want to do too much. And then of course on the actual what is this called? I don't know, thing. I have my little gingerbread that he has his spoon that he is cooking with. I did thrift this, and then this book in the back that says celebrate. I don't know, just kind of adds something. We have our winter candle burning there, and then when we kind of turn, this is where all the fun is gonna happen. Now, keep in mind, I'm still not done. I still have to do like the white thing. I'll show everything at the end, but I just really wanted to show you guys my tree. And the thing that sucks is you're not, again, gonna get the full effect. Keep in mind, it is like a pink. The way I just didn't even bother to hide the wires. Okay, that's great. But I had set this up really quick just when I was listening to, I wanted to listen to this while I set up the tree. But then I actually ended up kind of liking this here, so I kept it like this. We have this Jessica Simpson Christmas album, and I like that they're both red, so it really adds to the vibe. Again, haven't really decorated this right here, so I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna keep it like that, but I will be leaving the record player. And then for the tree, it is literally my favorite tree. I have found so many ornaments. Okay, I tried to mess with the settings on my camera for a little bit, and I feel like this is a more accurate coloring, but what I was saying is I bought a bunch of new ornaments this year, so I didn't show them before, but I do have that on my TikTok reels, so I just wanted to show you a couple of the ornaments that I got because they might still be available right now, starting with this little cake. You're kidding. It is sparkly. I got this for, it was 98 cents at Walmart. Literally in love. Best ornament. I'm telling you, Walmart has some of the best ornaments. I got this big globe one that I found at the Dollar Tree, and then also these little butterflies I also found at Walmart. We have this bear that I did find at the thrift store for $1, but guys, look at this angel one. There was one left. I probably would have snagged more, and I found this, get it, at the freaking Dollar Tree. You're joking. I almost screamed. I was like, you're kidding. And then, you know, we have another one of these butterflies. These I cricketed a couple years ago. You can see I kind of poorly did them, but we have Free Britney when she was still not free. A couple of just random ones. I'm pretty sure these are from Walmart. They were just, Hannah and Julie didn't want them anymore, so they gave them to me. We have this sparkly one that I found at the thrift store. You know, we have a That's Hot. This is kind of my early 2000s tree. At the bottom, I have my Happy Holidays. Okay, the cats are just running around and ruining that. But we have the little, what is this called? Okay, all right, what? But as you can see, a candle had melted when it was in the box. But you know what? It's fine. I feel like that stain kind of adds to it. Also, we have the little cat toy pickle. She's being so crazy needy. Are you joking? Is this a joke? Every time. Every time. But then we move over here. We have the Jingle My Bells pillow that I do have to wash. That's dog slobber on there. Yeah, I know. I need to wash that. And then when we come around to the other point of the tree, you're not going to be able to see because it's kind of dark. But we have another glittery ornament right here that I found at the Dollar Tree just now the other day. And I also found this cute little teddy bear at the thrift store as well. Let's see. Oh, and this ornament. I found this one at Walmart last week. It's an October one. I was gonna get a May one for James, but it was neon green and I didn't want to put a neon green one on here, so maybe if there's like a neutral one. I just thought it was perfect because this one was literally hot pink, and then the back of it says faith and confidence. This was $5. I just thought, okay, that is literally adorable. But yeah, we have our little Juicy Couture ornament, and yeah, that is my little Y2K tree. Okay, fake. And I just thought it looked so cute with a little leopard, because now we had moved this over here. And then on this area, we have my nutcrackers. I found all of these little guys at the thrift store. This is kind of my nutcracker station. We have him there. I love putting the little hat right there. And that is pretty much it, all I did for this. I still have to, again, hang the stuff there with the icicles. But we gotta do our other tree first. Almost forgot to show this, but I also hung these little ball things that I also just found at Walmart. It was like $5, and I thought it added to just the winter wonderland and made it just that much more festive. Wait, I just need to eat one of these right now. I'm grabbing like 2 a day. I'm literally obsessed with them. It's not even funny. It's an addiction, but they just remind me of my literal childhood. They're so freaking good. Also tip, because I know a lot of people are like, that's gross. I eat it all the time, okay? You could actually get these ones because they're pretty pricey, but like this full set, you can find them at Ross or TJ Maxx or stuff for way cheaper than how it normally would go, you know, and they're not expired, it's fine. I literally always get food from Ross, TJ Maxx. I am one of those people that will get the snacks and try all the random ones, and they're the best. So, I don't know. This, just especially, is just so fucking good. And the inside is creamy. And when I was little, I would like to like lick out the creaminess and then eat it. But honestly, these days, I just be shoving them in my mouth. I don't even care. So fucking good. I just got back from the grocery store, and you guys know Grocery Outlet is literally my favorite place to shop aside from a Trader Joe's. This is everything that I got, and as always, because it's Grocery Outlet, you always want to make sure that you check the expiration date, especially the vegetables, but you should be eating that pretty much right away. So I did get the spring mix, some celery, 2 zucchinis, a little bit of broccoli, these mushrooms, a yellow onion, but I do have a red onion because I'm obsessed with making the, what is it called? The egg Mediterranean little omelets. I've made them before. And then I have this lemon, 2 packs of tuna, this tomato soup, garbanzo beans, carrots. We have this rice, some of these olives again for that little Mediterranean thing. We have this yogurt, it's blueberry with the lavender, some feta cheese to put into the omelet. And again, check the expiration date because I almost grabbed a feta cheese, a different one, and it literally was gonna expire like tomorrow versus this one expires in January. This looked so good. I don't know what it is, this hummus with but the Grillo's pickles, and that's like literally the best pickles in the world. I think I'm gonna try it with the celery because I didn't think about the fact that I didn't grab normal carrots. And then we have some no chicken broth just because I want to make some soup, some bread, we got some eggs, one of these little things. I love cutting these up and then putting them in salads. We have this, I've never tried it, it's this tempeh cubes, and the fact that I ran out of red pepper, cayenne, and olive oil at the same time almost sent me over the edge. But yeah, that is just a quick little trip.
I didn't get hurt.
So I just cut up some mushrooms because we are gonna make the omelet. The red onion all cut up. I'm gonna let that cook until the mushrooms are not as hard. And I'm gonna use the feta cheese and cut up some of these olives. I do this the very last step. It's nice and caramelized, and now I'm gonna take 3 eggs, 1 with the egg yolk and 2 just egg whites, and make that omelet. Okay, listen, I kind of messed up, but we're gonna put some salt on it. And then, let's see. We do need the red pepper flakes, and then some of this, let's see. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of the Italian seasoning on it. I'm not gonna lie, this is not turning into an omelet because I did slightly mess up, but it's okay, it's okay. I do like my olives to be a little bit warm, so we're gonna throw that in there. I promise I have actually made this into an omelet before, but I forgot to beat the egg yolk first and then pour it in. I kind of just did the egg into that, so it did this, but you know what, it's all gonna taste the same, so it's fine. And voila, I just put this tempeh cubes. It's a Southwest flavor, so I mixed it with the red onion, and this is 1 whole pack. And then you can see I kind of sliced the mushrooms sideways in a little bit of a long way. I don't know, I just felt like doing that, and I put some, again, red onions in it, and I think I'm gonna lay it over a bed of greens. Cut up a little bit of celery and then some of the shredded carrots, and then I'm gonna put it on top of this. Normally I would also add probably like an avocado, but literally when I tell you, all of them at the grocery store were rotten, so I couldn't pick that up. And I also don't have any normal cheese. I literally only have feta cheese. Why did I only get 1 variation? I feel like these would do so well in the air fryer, but I don't have an air fryer, and honestly I don't know if I would ever get one because I don't know, lazy, but I feel like an air fryer would be good. I think it's because I have like a little toaster oven, so it's kind of the same thing, but sometimes I don't want to wait, you know what I mean? This would be literally so freaking bomb with blue cheese dressing, but I don't have that, so honestly I need something creamy in here, so I'm gonna put the only freaking cheese I have, which is this feta one, but it's fine because I love feta cheese. Blue cheese crumbles though would be even better. Before I hop in the shower while it warms up, I just wanted to show you what I put in my hair. It's literally been sitting in for like 3 hours at this point while I semi-set up the tree. And then also this Olaplex bonding oil, because ever since, honestly, dyeing my hair back to black, I'm really trying to mask it every time I wash it, really take good care of it. I'm probably going to try to do some rosemary, and yeah, so just wanted to show you, because that's why it's like in this little bun. It's like super greasy and wet. You can see all of that stringiness. It's all the hair oil. Guys, I'm going insane. I literally did this last year where I realized I had bought bright Christmas lights, like not the warm kind, and I don't like those lights. They literally feel like prison. No offense, I'm not into it. I love the warm lights. And last year I had only bought 2 boxes like to replace them. And this year, I completely forgot. I thought I had bought all of them. So now my tree is just a mixture of warm and prison lights. And I want it all to be warm. I just love a warm lighting. I'm not into like that crazy fluorescent ugly lighting, but yeah, I did all that. I'm going to show you. I didn't finish, literally haven't put in any of my ornaments, and I need to leave now, so I'm just going to show you what we're working with right now so you can maybe kind of see it. I don't know, the lighting is super weird. Also, we accidentally made our Christmas tree crooked, so that's great, but you know what, it's fine. But you can kind of see like at the bottom how it kind of gives off that green vibe versus when you go more. But you know what, I'm not too worried about it because I feel like once I put the ornaments just like last year, it'll be fine. But then I also, okay, that is so crazy bright. Oh, you can see this way better. I don't know why I always use that light, but I put that right there for now. And then coming from this side, I put this one up that has all the little bows just kind of coming into the living room. I don't know, I feel like it looks super cute with the frames right here, like once you move over. Okay, I have to flip that one over, but I don't know, I love how when you just move it all to this, it looks so cute. And you have the peekaboo tree. Don't mind that empty thing again. Like I said, we kind of messed up our tree a little bit, but it's fine. We need to, again, decorated all the ornaments. But anyways, last night I spent like 3-ish hours kind of rebranding my whole entire YouTube. I did a new intro. I've literally had the same intro since I think when I lived in San Francisco, which was like 2017, like that whole same thing. So I was like, you know what? I need to rebrand. Like that was literally oh, hell no. She's trying to scratch the leopard ottoman right here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, don't be fake. Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Hey. Get over here, you fake ass. Hey. She only wants attention when she wants attention. Watch, I'm gonna keep talking and she's gonna come and sit here like clockwork. Like clockwork. I'm telling you, she is so predictable. She's literally right here. Come here. What are you doing? It's like when I talk to her, she won't come. You notice how I'm like trying to talk to her, she's not gonna come. But if I'm talking to the camera, like blah, 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 hey, what's up? She's literally gonna jump up here because I'm not giving her attention and she needs the attention. I created a whole new intro. It's not the same at all. Instead of doing just like a little music thing like how I normally do, I just did like the whole type thing, just very easy, simple. And then the ending, I just really wanted everything to be cohesive. I even created a little what is that called, copyright stamp thing. You'll see it on the bottom on the bottom of the screen. I don't know if it's like right here or right here. Girl, come here. Come here. Okay, anyways, you'll see it either right here or right here. I don't know which one when I like edit it, but it took me forever to figure out how to do that, make it transparent, and really find a good initial because uppercase V's are just not cute, so it was really hard to find a font. I did the header. I don't know, I made everything more cohesive, so now when I look on my YouTube, it actually all blends in with all of my thumbnails, because I've always said this, but I've never been an aesthetic person. Like that has literally never been me. I can't do it for the life of me in terms of like making it look cute online, because everything I just like, it's like my brain is so hectic that I can't just have everything be white. Like I want something fun, and so trying to make that look cohesive, whether it's an Instagram feed or literally just YouTube thumbnails, it's very, very difficult because I just want to do everything. And now I was just like, you know what? I don't care. I'm not going to try to make it look cute. I'm going to make it kind of my theme, which right now I'm really into pink leopard. So I kind of just made everything that, well, I've always been into pink leopard, but I was like, you know what? Let's do that. So it's all very cohesive. I'm literally obsessed with it. I was getting so giddy last night doing all of that. Like I forgot how much I love the creative process of doing anything in terms of just YouTube itself, which is why I feel like I fell off, but also not really, because I was trying to put more energy into my TikTok. Now I'm in the process of trying to grow my Instagram, so I'm kind of trying to balance all of that out. But I think I finally found a quote-unquote aesthetic that I'm happy with. So yeah, I just am really proud of it. Not proud of it, but I just love it. Like I don't know, I'm obsessed with it, versus like my old one was kind of like, okay, that is so six years ago. Really? Can you hear her purring? Okay, I don't want the light to shine on your eyes. Okay. Anyways, what did I say? Needy, needy, needy. Okay, bye.